Hello children, welcome to today's class. In my previous video, I have completed exercise 8.1 up to question number 6. Now, here is question number 7. ABCD is a rhombus. Can you see here? ABCD is a rhombus. And you have to show that diagonal AC bisects angle A and as well as angle C. If you draw a line connecting A and C, you have to say that angle at A is been bisected, means divided into two equal parts. Similar way, BD bisects angle B and angle D. If you draw a line connecting B and D vertices, then you have to say the angle has been divided into two equal parts. I will explain you how to begin the sum. Children, I have folded the rhombus here in order to make you to understand how to draw the diagonal. When you draw the diagonal, here you will get a triangle like this. As we know that all the sides of a rhombus are equal, isn't it children? Now, AB equal to BC. Henceforth, we know there is a property of an triangle stating that the angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. Hence, angle A here is equal to angle C. Okay, children. Now, similar way, when you take the other part of the triangle, A, D, C. Now, here also, AD and DC both are equal sides. Hence, the angle opposite to the equal sides are equal. Using this, I have solved the sum, children. I'll explain you. Now, coming to the sum, we have to join AC diagonal and BD diagonal. Now, I am going to consider ABC triangle. AB equal to BC as I have shown you in the paper cutting. Now, sides of the rhombus are equal to each other. That is what I have written here. Angle 1 equal to angle 2. Similar way, when you come to this triangle, angle 3 equal to angle 4. All the interior angles of can you observe here Z shape? The interior angles are equal or interior angles on the same side of the parallel lines AB and CD. Angle 1 equal to angle 3 because rhombus can also be called as an parallelogram. Hence 1 equal to 3, 4 equal to 2. I have written the same here. AC bisects angle A and angle C. Henceforth, when I proved AC bisects angle A and angle C, I will write directly. Similarly, BD bisects angle B and angle D. Here is your 8th question, children. In this question, they have given ABCD is a rectangle in which diagonal AC bisects angle A and as well as angle C. You have to show that ABCD is a square. That is your first part. And in the second part, you have to show diagonal BD bisects angle B as well as angle D. In order to show this ABCD rectangle as a square, I have to prove all the sides of this rectangle are equal. I already know opposite sides are equal. Okay, children, in a rectangle, opposite sides will be equal. Now, I have to show that this is a rectangle by proving all sides are equal. Now, when all sides of an rectangle becomes equal, it will become a square. So, here is your solution. Can you observe here, children? Initially, I will take ABCD as a rectangle. Rectangle means only opposite sides will be equal. Okay, children. Now, they have given angle A and angle C has been bisected. Before that, I know that angle A equal to angle C because opposite sides of an rectangle or all sides of the rectangle are 90 degree. Hence, I can directly take A equal to C. Then, I will divide both sides by 2. Okay, children. Half of A means one portion of angle A is equal to half of C. DAC. D AC is equal to half of DCA. DAC is equal to DCA. Okay, children. So the side opposite to DCA is AD and DAC is DC. As the angles are equal, the side opposite to it will be equal. Hence AD equal to DC. Similar way, I can prove AB equal to BC. Then, as already the opposite sides of an rectangle are equal, I can directly say that AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to DA. Hence, the given rectangle becomes a square. I have written here, children. Hence, ABCD is a square. Now, our second proof. Second proof is very easy, children. You have to prove BD bisects angle B and angle D. Okay, children. You have to say CBD is equal to CDB. Already we have proved this is a square. What happens in square? All sides are equal. BC equal to CD if I take. Then the side angle opposite to CD is this angle CBD. And the angle opposite to BC side is CDB. So, I know the converse of the property that if the angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. Hence, CDB is equal to CBD. First, next ADB is equal to ABC. Okay, children. Now, I know AB is parallel to DC. Okay. Then, alternate interior angles are equal. Isn't it, children? ABD equal to CDB. Hence, ABD equal to CDB. Another side. Here, can you observe Z shape? If AD is parallel to BC, ADB is equal to DBC. Alternate angles are equal. Hence, we come to the conclusion that BD bisects angle B and angle D. Copy the answer, children. First, let us join BD. Triangle BCD. As I said, the sides are opposite, means the angle opposite to the equal sides are equal. Alternate interior angles. Next, second part of alternate interior angles. Hence, I have proven BD bisects angle B and angle D. Thank you, children.